What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club Blind. In the last episode, we had our fingers sufficiently licked by Yuri, and in this episode, we're gonna move on to whatever this next task is, and maybe, just maybe, even get to the festival. We'll see. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right, paint tablets. Is that the form of paint I'm just not aware of? One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Makes sense now. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. While you're out of the room, though, you can count on Yuri digging through every drawer you have and all that. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. You can always dilute, you can't really concentrate it afterwards, so... Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Wow, quite the preparation. Yuri? Yes? And I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Huh. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Was she unrolling her sleeve? What was going on with her arm? I hope she wasn't, like, cutting herself in our presence? Maybe it's the anxiety or something, potentially, from being with us? Regardless, Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. Yeah, sounds good to me. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Interesting. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. Aw man, I always enjoyed art class. Should have appreciated it more when it was mandatory. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, Maybe a little nostalgic or something? Yeah. It is fun. It is nice to act, or it is kind of fun to act like a child every now and then. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Yo, I feel you, Yuri. Yo, I feel you so much. I feel you so much in that regard. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Yo, I feel you, Sunohara. Shout out to one of the motivations for, Let's Playing on YouTube. And I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump in hers. Of course. Gah, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? Do you want us to rub your head, or do you want us to kiss it and make it better, Yuri? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Whoa, what? This is not what I imagined at all. I would expect a much more concerned, embarrassed Yuri, and maybe get some visual of Sunohara. But instead we get this Yuri who's in a daze, dreamily looking up at our eyes or something like that, as we very calmly press or hold her head, as she kind of leans into our hand or whatever. Take a look. That is so much more intimate than this actually would be. Regardless, here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Aw, I dig it, I dig it. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Is this about to happen? Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I wonder why. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. It seems to be a common thing that happens with Yuri. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. And that should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Yeah, I'm curious to find out what this phrase is. Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Yeah, what are we gonna do in the meantime, Yuri? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. So do you want to, like, hang out or grab some food or... Alright, well, I guess the task's over, or you're gonna head out, or what's going on? You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am, too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. Ooh, bodied. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Okay, at least there's that reassurance. You know, at least saying, you know, I was hoping there would be more time as well indicates where, like, what she wants, which is really more important than what actually happens in a situation like this. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So... I shouldn't be disappointed. Or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. True dat. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. So let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Man. Another yawn. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Tsunohara. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, woo, that hand contact. Whoa, that big sprite, though. I kind of like that about you. Whoa. Whoa. Do you guys see how big she is on the screen right now? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Oh, rip. Rip. Hi, Tsunohara. Sayori! Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Tsunohara. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. I wonder where that would have gone. That was very bold for someone like Yuri. I guess she is an intense person when she gets into it. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? Yeah, her mind was playing tricks on her. You know, her basically, in her mind, she was convincing herself that it was really Sunohara, was after Yuri. And, well, she had to confirm it for herself. You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. Makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. No, that's such a fake smile. That's such a fake smile. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. She's telling herself to convince herself more than anyone else. Why am I feeling this way, Sunohara? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Sunohara. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. It's not like it's a waste, right? You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just what? Monica was right. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, whoa. What? I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. We're already making wedding commitments? What's going on here? But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Sunohara. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Sunohara, sometimes you just can't control those things. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you... I actually nod very wordfully, but even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's not true. It's not true. But you definitely have a valid, a credible opinion, to weigh in on the topic. And that's what I'm going to give you. What? What? Hold up a second. Can we talk about this for a second? I love you or you'll always be my dearest friend. We either are basically making the wedding plan or we're committing to the friend zone. I'm going to make a nice save here for the future because this is clearly a branching point. This is clearly a branching point. Alright. So I'm going to go with you'll always be my dearest friend. I don't know what to say, right? I feel like I love you is what's going to save Sayori's life here. I feel like that's really where this is going. However, it's pretty tough to say. Actually, I feel like of all the people that Sunohara does know in this game, he would be most able to say I love you to Sayori, given they've known each other for so long and they've been friends for so long. But we're on that Yuri train, and saying I love you to Sayori probably wouldn't go too well with that. But oh man, even then, I do feel like if we were to choose I love you here, I would be doing so as the player, more so out of pity for Sayori than actually, kind of like empathizing with or sympathizing with the character. We're gonna go with you'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayuri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Yeah, no, this is not going to turn out well for Sayuri. This is definitely the bad end for Sayuri. Yikes. Saying, going back to how they were, she just told you this morning about how she's always been depressed. How could you possibly say that you want to go back to that, right? Where you were blind, unaware of her struggling with her depression because she was only happy around you, right? There's no way you can go back to that innocent, Sayuri not even being aware of how much she liked you, you not being aware of how much you liked her, especially as you move forward potentially with another girl. It's just not going to happen. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. Sayuri, please. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Tsunohara. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Aww. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri. Oh, I feel so bad, guys. I feel so bad. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done, without being dishonest, in my opinion. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. To say, going backwards, to say things, we want to go back to how things were, is probably not the best way to go about it, Tsunohara, but I don't 100% disagree with what you're saying. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. That still sounds like a lot more than a friend. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. Oh no, guys, it's the festival. It's time for everything to go down. Oh boy. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the events should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Tsunohara, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So much effort. Good job. So that's the one I'll be performing. Why is there no music? I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Why? My little horror bug keeps nudging me. It's like, she's dead. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Tsunohara. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Whoa, you found out about it? You kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I know about all of your lives. Big sister Monica is always watching, I guess. I stammer, embarrassed, because I accidentally clicked and didn't read the previous text. Oh, wait, I can check the history. Oh, that's really cool. What was it? Of course I do. I'm the club, but... Oh, it was just the but. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? No, that's not true. It's not true. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Whew. Monaco's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Why is there no music yet? It's so chilling. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh boy. Yikes. Get out of my head, obviously. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I swear she's going to kill herself. I swear that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, she keeps saying that, like, she wants to pretty much not be a bother to Tsunohara. So I think when she says, like, before I do what I know is best for you, is going to be getting rid of herself. Listen to everything she said to me. Obviously, Monica told her some horrible things, given the little bit of it that we kind of got hinted at from Sayuri yesterday. Show you how much I love you, right? She said yesterday, I love you so much, or like, I like you so much that I want to die, or something like that. Oh, man. Oh, man. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I'm so concerned for Sayuri right now. This is so not going to turn out well. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Tsunohara? What's wrong? What's wrong? Monica, you don't have any concerns? Any concerns after reading that poem? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. There's something creepy. There is something really creepy to Monica right now. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. It's definitely not all she needs. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. No answer. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. For those of you that might be triggered by something like suicide or horror or whatever it may be, this is probably the time to maybe scroll down and just listen to what I say rather than just watch or something like that. Brace yourselves, in a nutshell. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Oh man, I feel myself getting tense, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Oh man, guys. Oh man, I'm so tense. I can feel my heart racing a bit. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh man, the tension, guys. The tension. I can feel it. I really don't want it. I really don't. Sayuri, please. Oh my god. Oh my lord. What? Holy crap. This is spooky. What? An exception has occurred. File game script. See traceback.txt for details. Oh my goodness, I've got goosebumps. The chills. That was... And the music and everything. What the heck? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It definitely feels like a nightmare. Oh man, I've got goosebumps all over the place. The music, the visuals, the presentation, oh, wow, that was chilling. It's still chilling. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. Yeah, I'd argue that wasn't, I'd argue that turning down her confession was not inherently a bad thing to do, but there's so much more you should have done on top of that to like let people know, get her support, etc. Maybe accompany her, maybe take her to a mental health professional, etc. Like there are other things you can do. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Nudge, nudge, player. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Etc. Oh man, it's gonna be like, end? End? That's the end of the game? What? Holy crap. Whoa. Oh my goodness, more chills. What the heck? Holy crap, guys. The chills. I'm so on edge right now. This is so creepy. What? Okay, well, I guess we got our first ending with Sayuri's death? Holy crap. And it's just, obviously, her sprite has been replaced by a mixture of the other ones. Looks like primarily Monica, admittedly, which is also a bit concerning, given that I'm pretty sure Monica told her to kill herself or something like that. And this option, I'm pretty sure it was New Game, I think, or something. I think it was New Game. We couldn't really pick. I'm so curious to see what it is. Is it Save Game? Or is it New Game? I'm pretty sure it's New Game. Wow, guys, what an episode, what an ending. I thought this game was going to continue. I thought we were going to at least go to the festival. Or I thought if Sayuri died, that wouldn't be the end of the game, you know? And other stuff would continue to snowball and domino. But wow, that was crazy and that was unnerving. Talk about great delivery on the horror there. There it was, guys. There it was. Does the music sound off at all to you guys? Either way, I think I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna calm down a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and see what's going on with this weird text here, and figure out, maybe we go back, maybe we continue on with Sayuri. The way it looks, it makes me think that each of these girls is gonna die in one of the endings, and it's gonna be just as creepy, if not creepier, for all of them. But oh man, the feels with Sayuri. The feels, that got me good. That got me good. Oh, and just the contrast with the positive music now, just salt in the wound. Well, those of you that saw it coming, and those of you that knew it was going to happen, I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions at the very least. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next episode. Obviously, we're at the darkness. We have arrived at the twisted, dark undertones that have now risen to the surface and exploded to take control of the game. So I hope you guys are looking forward to more of it, because that's what I'm sure is bound to come. But until the next episode, this has been Night Zero, and this mission is complete.